Hello engineers, welcome to Cruise Control Automation. If today is the first time watching my channel, please kindly subscribe, okay? Just hit the subscribe button, okay? Then hit the bell icon, select all so that you get all my videos. Today we are going to look at how to connect a motor, okay? How to connect a motor in star or in delta on the motor terminal block, okay? How to connect a three-phase motor in star and then delta, okay, on the terminal block, okay, on the terminal block. So without wasting much time, let's get started, okay. So what you're going to do is you are going to design or draw a simple direct online, okay, direct online starter or circuit that would operate the motor in star, okay, in star, and then later we remove the star, the star connection, and then we do delta connection, both on the motor terminal block, okay. So now let's begin the wiring. So this is our three line. Let me draw the power circuit first, okay, the power diagram first, or the wiring diagram. So this is line 1, line 2, then line 3, okay. Just a simple direct online, okay. Yeah, and then from here you can give it your breaker. So let me draw a breaker here. This breaker, okay, circuit breaker. Yeah, so this is 3-pole breaker. Then from the breaker we move to our contactor, okay, contactor. We move to our contactor. And then from contactor to overload. But here I will not add overload, okay. You can choose to add it later. Yeah, I'm only demonstrating how to connect the motor in star and then delta on the motor terminal block, okay. But I will add the overload here, okay, but I will not include it, okay, in the wiring. I will not include the overload itself, but I will draw the symbol here, okay. So when you are doing it yourself somewhere, either at your place, just add the overload, okay. Then this is our motor, the 3-phase motor. So what we are going to do is, okay, these are the motor terminals. So the motor windings, okay. So you have U1, V1, W1, U2, V2, W2, okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to connect the motor terminal block, okay, in star. So what we do is, okay, we would join any side, okay, either here or here, okay. You can join the U1, V1, W1 together and you put the power here, or you can join these ones together and then you put the power here. So we are going to join the side, okay, the U2, V2, W2. So when you join it, it becomes a star point or a neutral point, okay. Yeah, then you put the power here, line 1, line 2, line 3, okay. So now we will do that here on the motor terminal block, okay. So we have U1, okay, U1, V1, W1, okay. So this is it. There's it, okay. U1, V1, and then W1, and then you have started the U2, V2, W2 together, okay. So on the motor terminal block, you see this way in this configuration. So U1 will match W2, okay, and then V1 will match U2, and then W1 will match V2, So we join this one together, okay? So I'll do the demonstration on the motor terminal block, and then you all see how it is. So you join this one together, and I put the power here. So now we have connected the motor terminal block in star, okay? In star. Okay, let me draw the same thing here too again. Different one again. So this is the star, okay? This is the star. So let me draw the delta. So you can pick. So this difference, the same circuit, okay? Just the same circuit, okay? So let me draw it here without wasting paper. So this is line 1, okay? So goes to the same breaker. So line 1, then line 2, then line 3. All right, so this is the breaker, okay, the same breaker. Yeah, so from here go to contactor. So you do it on the motor terminal block one by one. So as I said earlier, I'm not going to add overload, okay? I'm just doing the demonstration. So when you are doing it, you have to add overload to prevent the motor from burning under short circuit, okay, or under overload. So just add overload. I am not adding it in the main wiring. So this is the motor. You have U1, V1, W1. You have W2, U2, V2. Okay. So now let me do the winding terminal markings. Okay. So these are the windings. This one is delta. Okay. Delta. So U1, U2, V1, V2, W1, W2. Okay. So the delta, what we do is, okay, you join this side, you join the V1, this one, okay, you join this one together, the V1 and V2, okay, W1 and then V2, you join them together, okay. So you do it this way. This is the delta, okay, and then you bring this one here, okay. So if you want to do the configuration, it's like U1 is connected to W2, U2, okay, is connected to V1, okay, U2 is connected to V1 this way, okay, and then U2 is connected to V1, and then V2 is connected to W1. So V2 is connected to W1, okay. So this is the delta. So on the terminal block here, we are going to do the same. We are going to follow the same configuration, okay, and do it here. Later we go to the motor itself, okay. So you join U1 and W2 together, okay. So on the plate, okay, on the motor terminal block, there are some plates, conducting plates, okay, on it, which you used to do the star and at the same time the delta, okay, on the motor terminal block. So from here we are going to the motor terminal block and you see it physically, okay. So now U1 will bridge U2, U1 will bridge W2, okay, and then V1 will bridge U2, so this way, and then W1 will bridge V2, okay, this one. So this is the delta, right? So this is the star, and then delta, okay, this is it, okay. So now then we put the power on it. So with the delta, okay, we have joined all the 6 windings together. The delta, we have joined all the 6 windings together. In this case, the motor is very strong, okay, to rotate at very high speed, okay. Yes, but the star, you joined only one side together, okay. In this case, the motor will run at a slower speed, not as compared to the delta. Okay, so now this is it. Let me draw the control diagram. Okay, so our contactor is a single phase contactor. So we have, so it is 220 volt. Okay, so live and neutral A1, okay, and A2 live and neutral. So you can pick it from any of the lines. You can pick it from here. So line 1, you go to overload. So I will not bring the overload, okay, but I'll bring the circuit here, the symbol. I'll draw it here, okay. The 95, 96, 95, 96 from the overload 96 to the stop push button, okay. 1 and 2 from the stop to the start. 3 and 4 from the start to the contactor coil. K1, okay, A1, A2, and then from here to neutral. Okay, so this is the control side. Okay, now left with our hold on. If you want to understand star data well, okay, I have a full video on star data. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now this is 13, 14, K1. It's a contact on this. Okay, so this is our start. Stop. Okay, so we are going to do the demonstration on the motor. Okay, now this is the star. Okay, this is the star configuration, and this is the delta configuration. So we are going to do these configurations on the motor terminal block. Okay, and power it is and see. All right, so now let's do the wiring, the control wiring. Okay, so I said I'm not going to include the overload. Okay, so but when you're doing it, you have to add the overload. So this is our contactor. Okay, this is our contactor and the push button, the stop push button, and then the start. Okay, okay. So pick our cable. Okay, so from the live, it's supposed to go to the overload this side. Okay, I'll do the control side. Okay, but the overload is not there. So from the live to the stop push button straight. So the stop, that is the 1. You connect it at the 1. Okay, 1. So this is our 1. Okay, and then from the 1 and the 2 we go to the starts. That means a short cable. 2 and the 2 go to the starts. So this side. Then from the start, from the 2, go to the start, the 3. This is the 3. The 3. The 3. And then from the 4 to the contactor coil, A1. This is the 4. Okay, so from the 4 to the A1 with the contactor. So this is the A1. Okay, and then from the A2 to neutral. So let's use this black cable, okay, as our neutral cable. So from the A2 to neutral is the A2. The A2 to neutral. Okay, to neutral. All right, then left with the hold on, the 1314. So left with this side, left with this side. Okay, this side. Hold on, 1314. So we wire the start push button in power with the 1314 on the contactor. Okay, so this is the 3 to go to the 13. So this is the 13 on the contactor. Okay, this is the 13. Okay, this is the 13. Okay, on the contactor. So all right, so then the 4, you go to the 14, the 4 on the start push button. Okay, the 4 on the start push button. Go to the 14. Go to the 14. So this is the 14. This is the 14. Okay, now we are done. So let's connect it to the power. Let's connect them to the power. Okay, so now we're done with the control side. Okay, we are done with the control side. Left with the power side. Okay, so this is the motor terminal block. Okay, now we have connected it in star. Okay, you see, we have connected the down one, the U2 V2 W2. Okay, we've connected it in what? In star. Okay, so now this is the star connection. So these are the plates. After we test it in star, we will remove this plate and then connect it in delta. Okay, and you see the difference. Okay, so now we are connecting the cables to the power lines. Okay, so this is our U1. Okay, so go to, so from the power line comes to the contactor. Okay, comes to the contactor. So this is the complete wiring. Okay, I told you earlier that I would not add the overload. Okay, so now the overload is not there, but when you are doing it, you can add overload. Okay, yeah. So this is it. Now we have wired the Bluetooth. You see, these are the cables. Okay, we have the U1. Okay, V1, W1. as they are here. Okay, U1, V1, then W1. Then you start the W2, U2, and then V2. So this side, okay? We start this side, this ones, okay? We start this side, okay? So now let's try and start it. Now I've on the breaker, the control breaker, and then the power breaker. So let's on and see. Let's see the contactor. Okay. I'll off it. See it. So see the speed. Have you seen the speed? Okay. Let me on it once again. Now it is running in star. Okay, star. I've off it. Okay. So let's wire it in delta and see the speed difference. Okay. The delta will be higher than the star, the speed. Okay. The delta will run higher than the star. So let's wire it in delta and see the difference. So now we are removing the plate, okay? The conducting plate. Yeah. So we remove this plate. Okay. So we have removed the plates are 3, okay? There are 3. So remove this one too. Remove this bolt. Yes, and then now we are going to do the star, okay? The star. So you break this ones, okay? Like we did here. You see it? Like we did here, okay? We break the U1, W2, V1, U2, W1, V2. We break them, okay? So that is the delta. The delta. All right. So U1. This U1. This W2. So you are being it now. Left it. This is V1. This one V1, V2. Okay. Sorry, V1 U2, V1 U2. Okay. So we break it, and then this is W1. Okay. W1, and then this is V2, W1 V2. So you break it. Now this is delta, and then you put the terminals, the boot on it, okay? So this delta, and then we apply the power to any side. Now they are all joined together. So it means that we have joined all the 6 windings together, okay? Like we did here. Oh, sorry, all the 6 leads, all the 6 leads, we've joined them together, okay? Like we did here. All right. So this is delta. In this configuration, the motor will run at its high speed because you have joined all the 6 terminals or the 6 leads together. So now we are done connecting the motor in delta, okay? So now we are done connecting it in delta. So I'm coming to operate it. Just see the speed, okay? This one, the shaft, okay, and even the sound, it is very high than the star, okay? So this delta is running on top speed, on higher speed, okay? So let's start it and see. You can even consider or listen to the sound. See, you see it? This is the delta, okay? The sound is increased, meaning the motor is running at higher speed, okay? So let me energize the contactor. See it? So this is the delta configuration, okay? Hello engineers. Now you have seen how we connect a motor, a 3-phase motor in star and delta on the motor terminal block. This is so simple, okay? This is so simple as you just watched. You see, as the motor started in star, the speed was down, and also the sound was also down, because when the motor is running in star, okay, the motor is running with a 1/3, okay, voltage of the 3-phase voltage, 1/3, okay, that is 239 volt or 240 volt AC, okay. But when it started in delta, the speed was high and the sound too was also high, the sound, okay. It means that when the motor is running in delta, okay, all the 3-phase voltage is on the motor is running with all the 3-phase voltage, that is the 415 volt or be it 380 or 400 volt. When the motor is running in delta, it runs with all the 3-phase voltages, okay. So this one is so simple, connecting the motor in star and delta on the terminal block. So today you should be able to do it yourself. Yeah, so please kindly subscribe, okay, kindly subscribe, and then hit the bell icon, select all. The moment you hit the bell icon, there will be an option all, okay, all will be at the top. Select all so that you get all my videos if you want to learn, okay, if you want to learn. And then kindly share to your friends, okay, put your comment out there and then like it, okay. Yeah, if you want to understand star data, this is my video, okay, reversing star data. This is also the video, this video at the top. Thank you.